Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. Marla MacGyvers continues to try to persuade Khan that the alliance with the Elborla are something that could benefit them both rather than be an adversary that must be obliterated. This, of course, is lost on Ivan, and Ivan has to be dealt with. He's being held in a telepathic lock of his mind until Khan can have some way to restrain him, which he does. And there is negotiation between the Elborla and Khan as to how punishment should be administered. Should not be by death, but rather by other means that are more enlightened, according to the Elborla. Now, Khan goes along with it, or pretends to, and angers Ivan when he confronts Ivan with not saying that he's going to kill him right away. And there are other members of the concern who might also have the same feelings. Now, a couple of the younglings managed to isolate an Elborla individual and who was interested in the music that they were playing with them. And they offered to provide the music in exchange for this confirmation of the rumors that a ship is being built. And so they learn about it all, and they take it to Khan as if Khan has not heard about it before. Khan is concerned that the Elborla are sharing information with his people without his permission. And once again, on the council of Marla, he allows them to understand what's going on and share it with the rest of the group. Now, what the rest of the group does not know is that the escape vessel is not going to hold everybody, and that the time that's going to be needed for its construction and the launch of it is going to require about half of the people to go elsewhere to try to find other habitable areas of Ceti Alpha 5. And so this is going to be a difficult thing to do. And while Khan tells Delmonda that he wouldn't do that to his own armies, Delmonda just basically says it's necessary. Meanwhile, we have Marla, who has discovered a hot spring in the underground area that was shown to them by the Elborla. And while there's plenty of water, there's really nothing to establish. There's no life down there as far as I can tell. And while the Elborla talk about putting together hydroponics things in order to grow crops eventually down there, it's still not going to be enough to sustain everybody. But anyway, for Marla's sake, just having the hot spring is so comforting that she says, I could live here forever no matter what happens. But unfortunately, that's when tragedy happens. We already know from Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, that Marla died of the Ceti eel, and this is where she found it. And the efforts that went in order to free her of its infestation are not acceptable to Khan. And add in the extra baggage of her being pregnant. And that is something that has to be decided whether she is allowed to die immediately or if she's to be sustained artificially long enough for the baby to be born and then die. So it doesn't seem like a good bargain either way. And so that is where most of the plot of this goes. And even when you know what's going to happen, it's a very sad thing that Marla, who has been so important to Khan, it's been accused, Khan has been accused of letting her influence him, and in fact she has, but not in the way they think. She's not cast a spell over him. She is appealed to his superior intellect that has an understanding that some of the things that she says make a lot of sense. And that's where it goes. Now, we know that underneath all of that, Khan still wants to be the conqueror. He wants to be the sole authority, and this alliance with the Oborla is certainly temporary until he can get what he wants out of them. However, that is yet to come in the story. So we feel when Marla's attacked, the guilt that Joachim had of not protecting her better, the ultimate sadness of Khan at the specter of losing her, and the true love that was all behind that. And so that's where we come with this episode of Star Trek Khan, the podcast, available where podcasts are available, also on YouTube, and we'll have another episode next week. Later this week, we have another conversation with Professor O. That will be on Thursday, and we'll be talking movies, and these movies that we'll be talking about will be Soylent Green and The Omega Man, both with Charlton Heston. And I misspoke in an earlier video. I got my mind mangled, but Charlton Heston definitely in these two classic films, sci-fi and kind of a dystopian future of the Earth viewed in two different ways. So we hope you'll join us for that. And of course, we'll be back with next week with Babylon 5 and another Star Trek Con. So until we talk to you again, don't go far.